PGA Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is delighted to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're at the Players' Championship. Today's coverage is about to start. Pleased you could join us for this second round action. I'm Luke Elby alongside Rich Beam. And Rich, this player starts their round in the lead. What's the game plan for them today?
Well, with such a small lead, Luke, I think that they need to produce something solid. Small leads are no fun. I mean, you're out in the lead and you're excited about that, but it can be lost so quickly if they're not careful. One bad decision could wreck it for them.
Looking forward to this, Rich. Let's get into the action.
This is full send.
Let's see what kind of tone he sets for himself today. Yep, give yourself a pat on the back. And what are we looking at here, Henny?
I can see the 125-yard marker just nearby.
Fingers crossed for a good kick to the left. Oh, what a lovely shot. He'll be delighted to be inside the range there. Let's see if we can make this big putt for birdie. This has eyes for the hole. Just didn't drop. Well, that's a no-fuss par to get the round underway, Rich.
Nothing wrong with an opening par, just easing their way into this round.
And that finds him in a share of second. Let's see what happens here on the second hole.
Driver not necessarily required here because you have to shape your tee shot from right to left. And if you're a right-handed golfer, that's not the easiest thing to do. So lefties have a better opportunity, I think, of finding this fairway than most with driver. From there, a second shot over a long bunker to a green that's very narrow, dotted by pot bunkers. Truly is one of the coolest par fives on this layout.
They've had a chat with the caddy and they're going for it. This one's on.
Going with the 5-wood. Oh, this would be handy if we could bounce right. Oh, I like the courage here, Rich, getting after this par 5 in 2.
As they should. What a play. Hopefully they'll reward it for that play.
Setting up from the first cut here in the green. Wow, from a dodgy lie, Rich. How special was that?
And this is why you got to keep your foot on the gas at all times. These guys and girls are good.
This putt is from 14 feet. Ouch, that hurts. Oh, that would have been outstanding to make the eagle. Currently 15 under par for the event. Here we are at the third.
Such a cool little par 3. Love this green. There's a low section in the front and a high section in the back. And anytime they put the pin all the way in the back section of this green, well, I tell you what, good luck on you. If you miss this green long and or left, that bunker sits some 5 feet below the surface of the green.
Come on, get a good bounce to the left. Yep, that shot's safely on the green.
Made birdie on the last, looking for a second in a row here.
What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
Setting up this putt 25 feet from the cup. This for back-to-back birdies.
Come on, don't be shy.
Oh, what a big putt to make that one.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
Oh, I'd like to have one more look at that shot.
I need to see this again because I still can't believe they hold that.
And that makes him tied for first. Now on the tee, fresh off a birdie, a great opportunity to build on that momentum.
Par 4, 384 yards from the back, a long snake-like bunker down the right-hand side to a cool little green with all sorts of movement on it. A very fun hole to play indeed.
Not bad. Now let's switch our attention to Will Zalatoris.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Look at the line on this one. Get in the hole. That goes down for an eagle.
That looked good the entire way, Luke. That shot was dialed in.
Time for the second shot here at the fourth. Playing within their comfort zone there.
Already had a few birdies today. This for another.
This is an opportunity now to move to 17 under par. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Big putt for par coming up. Okay, let's head to the next. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. Welcome to this hole. It's a par 4.
Par 4, 471 yards from the back. Drive it out to the left-hand side to give yourself the best angle for your second shot into this long, thin green.
That should find the fairway. This one from about 160 yards out. He's right in the hunt, just a shot off the pace. And choosing the 8-iron here. This one might need to set. Not a bad approach. Grab the putter from the caddy. You're dancing. Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie. Oh, so close. Yeah, that looked to be a bit of a misread. Pretty straightforward 4-footer coming up here. That's a good putt for par. You'll take it. Trailing by a couple of strokes now. We have a par 4 on this one.
I missed the tree. I thought that was a really cool feature of this hole. You had to flight it underneath the tree back in the day to find the fairway. The bunker down the left-hand side has been expanded quite a bit as the lake on the left-hand side has been added as well. The front part of this green is protected by tall palm trees that will certainly make you think on your second shots. This is a wonderful little par 4.
And Henny, what's he looking at here?
He's got around 100 yards here.
Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. Yeah, that's a good line. That should find the surface. That's a great shot into birdie range here at the 6th.
Luke, nothing gets past you. Yes, this kid is a stud.
All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
He's got to be careful this doesn't get away from him here. This is downhill.
Super shot, that. He's currently sitting in 3rd. Teeing off here at the 7th.
Difficult par 4, 451 yards, water and sand all the way down the left-hand side. Hit it out to the right, find the green with your second, and sprint to the next hole, making 4.
Oh, that was pure. And this shot here coming up from around 130 yards. 1 stroke off the lead. This one is right down the pipe. That's an absolute ripper. What a shot.
That would be back-to-back birdies for this player.
This putt to move into a share of 2nd place. Some momentum being built now. That's back-to-back birdies.
Kind of like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
Why don't we catch up with Will Zalatoris?
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Come on, ball. Don't deny him.
Yes! What a putt.
Oh, that's going to add a little fuel to the fire of this group rivalry, guys. Massive putt.
The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. Looking to ride the momentum after coming off a birdie here with this shot.
Par 3, 237 yards in length, a brute to say the least. It is a tough hole surrounded by bunkers. If you can make 3 here, you're a happy person. Nicely done.
Now let's switch our attention to Will Zalatoris.
He's feeling good, just birdied the last hole. This has a real chance.
Well, this will be a bonus, right on 17 feet from here. It's on a great line. Mark it down. That's birdie number 5. He's currently tied for first. Here we are at the final hole on the front 9. Oh, absolutely flushed. That's tiny. Getting ready to play their third. He shares the lead. Nice soft hands around the green. What a skill to have.
Great touch.
Just a tiny putt is all that remains. And that putt will give them birdie number 6 on the day. And as we transition into the back nine, Rich, what are you seeing out there so far?
Well, Luke, it's been fun watching this player duke it out with their rival, that's for sure. They're winning the rivalry thus far. Should be fun to see where these two end up at the end of the event.
And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
Yeah, he's got around 125 here.
Going with the 8-iron here. This looks to be hit pretty well from where I'm standing. That's a good shot by him. He'll be delighted. Why don't we catch up with Will Zalatoris?
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
What a shot! Almost went in the bucket. Oh, this will be good for the momentum. Let's make this birdie putt.
What a putt. Started this perfectly.
Yeah, they're good momentum makers, those ones. Good putt for birdie. Leading by a shot after that hole. Teeing off now at the 11th hole.
Par 5, 558 yards long. Avoid the fairway bunkers down the left-hand side. And you might have a hope of going for it in 2. However, you better be brave and you better know what you're doing, because this green will call you out on the second shots if you're not careful.
Great shot.
Well, I think they're attacking this one. They're really going to go for it.
Opting for the 3-wood. I love this type of courage, Rich. Going forward in 2.
It has been fantastic to watch all week long. This player is dialed in.
Ooh. That's disappointing. Just 3 feet to go to the hole. Don't miss this. They can be costly.
He's staring down a birdie putt here.
Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard after that effort. And now teeing off on this par 4 hole.
Par 4 12th, a new design in the last couple of years. Water all the way down the left-hand side, but it's a drivable par 4. Most players will bail out to the right, but the brave ones will take on the green with their tee shots. 2s and 3s are easy to come by, but so are 5s and 6s if you get it out of position.
Now let's switch our attention to Will Zalatoris.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
How close was that to going in the hole? Great shot. Second shot here on the 12th. Oh, this has been a ball striking clinic. Another green in regulation. Putting for birdie here. This one's looking good. That's inside the range. He finds himself in a share of the lead. Let's see what happens here at the 13th.
So many different levels to this green. On the par 3, playing 181 yards from the back. You can get it close. You can even make a hole-in-one. But watch out, if you hit in the wrong spot on the green, it'll be difficult to two-putt from there.
Handy effort, that one. Why don't we catch up with Will Zalatoris?
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
A quality shot, that. And Henny, what are they looking at here?
This one will run uphill. Is tracking.
That's frustrating. A par putt awaits. And that putt will drop. Well done. Trailing by a stroke after that hole. This hole's a tough two-shotter, a long par 4.
If you hit it down the left-hand side, the golf ball will chase a long way, but you'll be blocked out by some trees. You hit it out to the right, you're going to be on top of a mound, but you'll have a really good idea of what's in front of you. This hole historically plays as one of the toughest ones on the back 9, and it's all because of where that green sits. It sits from right to left with a decent amount of movement in it. It is not straightforward at all. This hole causes players all kinds of problems.
That's just inside the range.
Slim chance here for birdie, but you never know.
Well, this would be a bonus. This is a very long putt.
Short game has been especially sharp today, Luke. Very impressive. Looking great now.
Didn't quite have the right stuff there. And down it goes. Let's head to the next. So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. Let's see what happens here on the 15th.
One of the more simple tee shots on the golf course, par 4, 470 yards. Just a little fade required off the tee to the fairway. The green sits up above the fairway a little bit, surrounded by a couple of bunkers, but I gotta say, I like this hole. It's straightforward, it's simple, before you head into the final 3.
Well played, mate. Henny, what's the player facing here?
He's looking at perhaps 175, I'd say.
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. This one heading towards the green.
Wow, showing Will Zalatoris that this rivalry is indeed not to be taken lightly.
This putt of about 7 feet to the hole.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
There it is. And stepping up the standings after that effort. We've arrived at a par 5.
Fun-filled adventure waits. Find the fairway, and let's see how brave you are. Do you want to take on the second shot and try and knock it on the green? Of course you do, but watch out. Lots of water awaiting a wayward second.
Rich, fortune favours the brave at TPC Sawgrass, but no more than here at the 16th.
You better be confident in what your abilities are, because if you get it wrong, you'll find out in a hurry with this second shot here at 16. You miss it right, you're in the drink. You miss it left, you're going to be in some mounds. You can catch a nasty lie, and that's not any place you want to be. It really is a difficult shot from over on the left-hand side. One of the most underrated difficult shots on this golf course. However, you're brave, find the center of the green, make eagle, life's good.
Now let's switch our attention to Will Zalatoris.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Let's take a look at Will Zalatoris. Gee, that'll keep the momentum rolling, Rich.
Needed it. Needed that in a big way, chipping in for the par.
Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. Well, here we go, Rich. We're at the penultimate hole, the 17th.
Par 3 17th, 137 yards, island green. I've actually seen a caddy throw it onto this green, but with a golf club in your hand, can you hit the green?
Chosen the pitching wedge here. That's inside the house of opportunity. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
18-footer here is what he's facing.
Well, that's a nice line. And he just keeps putting a gap on the rest of the field. What a putt to hold. And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. And now teeing off on the final hole of this round.
It's just one of the most difficult, visually intimidating holes I think you'll ever face in your life. Somehow, try and hit it down the right-hand side of the fairway, keep it out of the rough, and from there, hit it out to the right-hand side of the green, somehow, also keeping it out of the rough or that pot bunker short right. Listen, you'd be happy to make 5 here, that's for sure. 4s are magnificent. 3s are unicorns. They really don't happen that much. It is such a difficult, demanding finishing hole. Probably one of the toughest in championship golf.
This one is all over it.
Wow, what a shot.
And this one for back-to-back birdies.
That was a gallant attempt. Putting for par. And with that, this round comes to a close.